Turn on Bridgestone in Super Filler Radio.
For the Colts, Buffalo won the toss. They will receive. You're looking at number 16, Mike Wood, who had a tremendous game a week ago. And the Baltimore Colts kicking game had been suspect the last few years, but Wood apparently changed the feeling around about that factor of the game. This is Curtis Brown back at his 10, up to the 20. Brown broke a tackle to get to the 30-yard line. And Lou Picone was also back deep. He was a doubtful for today, back up front. And already you hear this crowd. It is one of the louder crowds around the National Football League. You will hear them right throughout. This is Chris. Bruce Laird and SB Glasgow. 2nd and 10 at the 30. That's Cribbs in motion. Ferguson looking to throw, and he threw it away. From 3-11 to 7-9 to 11-5 in the AFC East title. Ron Jesse has come in as the extra wide receiver. 3rd and 10 for the Bills. Out of the shotgun with time. And Ferguson completes to Frank Lewis for a first down as the left quarterback Derek Hatchett made the stop.
I think Ferguson was anticipating a blitz because the Colts were all up there. Then they dropped back at the last minute. He's got Lewis downfield who gets Hatchett to turn his back. He can't even see the ball being thrown. Good effort. Frank Lewis, sort of the secondary receiver when you're playing with a guy like Jerry Butler, but he really gets the job done.
7th Joe Ferguson right now is the top quarterback in the NFL. A very consistent performer. Off the short set, Jerry Butler with running room. Jerry Butler, beautiful cut. Jerry Butler all the way. May have stepped out of bounds. Wait a moment. The Bills are celebrating. Several Colts are complaining that he stepped out, and they are bringing it back. No touchdown. He stepped out.
Well, you fine block by Ken Jones. Ferguson fakes the handoff, little play action, comes back, throws a quick screen out here. Let's see if we can pick up this block by number 72, Ken Jones. There it is on Larry Brazil. Boom! On his back. Butler is taking off. There he is, steps on the sideline right there.
As Jones was leading the way. First down at the 43-yard line. Curtis Brown. 2nd and 9. The 42-yard line of Baltimore. 2 minutes in, first quarter with no score. Ferguson able to unleash. Threw it in a crowd to 3rd and 9. Ron Jesse has come on, replacing the running back, Curtis Brown. 3rd and 9 at the 42. He's got Cribbs. Very close to a first down. Ricky Jones.
Let's take a look at the replay. What Buffalo did was that they put Cribbs on the outside, and they had the wide receiver come in the slot, drag everybody out, pull him out, and give Cribbs room to come inside. Makes the reception. He's looking for that first down marker. You can see that he's trying to get it, but he's held up. He does a smart thing. If the guy has a hold of you, don't try to get it.
And they place the ball down short, making for a 4th at about a half yard. Roosevelt Leaks has come on now, former Baltimore Colt. That's Jesse in motion. And Cribbs gets the call. Good second effort. But again, it will be close. We'll have to wait and see where they spot it. Look out. Ferguson getting involved with Barry Krause, the outside linebacker, prompting the roar from the crowd. Krause wouldn't let him go.
Well, you can tell even up here that this Colt team is fired up. Let's take a look at this. Cribbs tries to hit in there. They want to go off tackle on the right, but there's nothing there. The Colts really stuffed it up. Cribbs trying to make a second effort to get there. Larry Brazil comes up, makes a stop.
And as you can tell from the reaction led by center Will Grant, the 4-year man out of Kentucky, Cribbs and Brown are the running backs. That's Lewis peeling off. Lots of time for Ferguson. Oh, he's got Cribbs. Beautiful reception by Joe Cribbs, splitting the secondary.
That is just an unbelievable throw and catch. I talked to Isaiah Robertson yesterday. he told me that Joe Cribbs is a good enough receiver to play on the outside, and that was evidence of the fact we're going to get a look at that fingertip catch. What an amazing play. Just a super effort on the part of number 20, Joe Cribbs.
It's a 33-yard touchdown pass play. Ferguson to Cribbs, and the Bills lead it 6-0. Matt Robinson will hold for Nick Mickemeyer, who is 4 for 4 on the season.
Mickemeier's extra point is good.
So 11:21 left in this first quarter, and the Buffalo Bills on a 33-yard touchdown pass play, leading the Baltimore Colts by the score of 7-0. We'll be back. So Mickemeyer kicking away to Dixon, Anderson, and Shula. And this is Anderson. Kim Anderson, second-year man out of Arizona State, gets up to the 30-yard line. And the Baltimore quarter. First down at the Baltimore 31-yard line as they line up in the eye. That's Butler peeling off. And Jones to throw on first down. He dumps it off. Curtis Dickey out to the
Replay. Burt Jones wanted to go downfield to Roger Carr, but Carr was covered by number 29, Mario Clark. There you see he wanted to go downfield. Now he comes back to secondary receiver Curtis Dickey. They used this play an awful lot last week, but a little more effectively than
Burt Jones, who was 12 for 20 for 113 yards last week against the Patriots, giving to McMillan and stopped at the line by Fred Smirlis, number 76. It is a 3rd down 6. Don McCauley, 3rd down specialist, has come on, replacing Randy McMillan. But Jones will throw. And completes for a first down to Ray Butler.
Tackled by Sanford and
Let's take a look at McCauley. Here's a guy that they go to a lot on 3rd down, makes a good move, but Butler comes open a little deeper for the first down. Ray Butler is a big target, reminds you a lot of Jerry Butler with his size, has added experience this year, and that's the car.
Ray Butler goes 6'3", about 200. Second year out of Southern Cal, first down at the 46 for Jones. To throw again, looking for Carr, but broken up. Roger Carr, the 10. At the 46, Carr left, Butler right. And Jones will put it up. Completed to Dickey, but just shy of a first down. Haslett, with Reese McCall joining Tim Sherwin for this 3rd and very short. And they've got the first down. It's Curtis Dickey driving Baltimore at the Buffalo 43-yard line. The Bills lead 7-0. Ferguson to Cribbs, 33-yard touchdown pass. Look out, Jones able to snake away, but being chased. And it's intercepted, but wait a moment, they blew it dead. Ben Williams was able to pick it off a deflection, but the play was blown dead.
I think they're going to give the ball to Buffalo where he caught it. There's a lot of discussion about it. Buffalo has the football.
ball intercepted by Ben Williams.
Now, wait a moment. They say the interception holds, but they did not allow the run back.
I'm not quite sure.
That's a strange
Inadvertent
call.
whistle after the interception. Buffalo's ball, first down.
Oh, they'll be talking about that one for a long time. This was rumbling. Here it is again.
They inadvertently blew the whistle. You know, a defensive end doesn't get a chance to get on a football like that.
Well, the break for the Baltimore Colts. As Jones is intercepted, at first it appeared that the official had blown it dead and that the play was season opener for the Baltimore Colts. Draw play for Krebs. Trying to cut to his right, but ankle tackle. Comes off an outstanding effort last week.
The players on the Buffalo team say that Joe Cribbs not only is a tremendous scat back, as evidenced by his play last year, but they say he will run up into the action, that he's a tough player, particularly for a smaller guy.
The nose of the football, first down at the 46-yard line in Baltimore territory. Cribbs and Brown are the running backs. Butler to the left, Lewis, top of your screen. And it's Cribbs again, out to the 40-yard line. Players coach.
He certainly is. The players love him because he looks at the game from their point of view and they can really relate to Chuck Knox.
Here's Here's the 2nd and 4, and it's Cripps again. He's got the first down and more inside the 35-yard line. Kraus and Wood over Joe Cripps. First down for Buffalo at the Baltimore 32. Now Curtis Brown on the slant. Curtis Brown inside the 25-yard line. Kraus and Smith.
Let's take a look at Ed Smith in the middle as he tries to get to that action, tries to read the play. He gets over there, he pushes the guys out of the way, gets up and makes the tackle. But Buffalo had them confused a little bit with that action starting out to the right. They got number 52, Ed Smith, to take a step to the right, and that gave them the advantage coming back to the left. What you want to do on that misdirection is try to get those linebackers to...
The Jets for about 20 minutes. That's an incredible statistic. First down at the Colt 22. Play action, and Ferguson dumps it off, but Brown could not hold on. For nothing, 33-yard touchdown pass. Ferguson to Cripps. Cripps' 3rd touchdown of the year, 2 via reception. Deep drop, and Ferguson not able to complete to Brown. Hit him in the shoulder.
Okay, let's come back and do it again.
Had that been Burt Jones, we would have seen some interesting looks. 3rd and 10, and the crowd urging the Baltimore defense on. Ferguson out of the shotgun, pursued. Looked like he was just throwing it away. He was in trouble.
Ferguson wanted to get rid of the ball, but I think the indication is a holding penalty against Buffalo. Take a look at number 86, Mark Brammer, as he tries to get downfield. Ferguson was trying to get the ball to him, but he had so much pressure that he threw the ball falling backwards. That's not a typical Joe Ferguson pass. It usually will split the numbers. But he was throwing the...
Holding, 69 offense, 3rd down.
Let's go to the right side for Conrad Dobler. And the Bills are caught. And 20 for the Bills at the Baltimore 32-yard line. Ron Jesse has come on as the extra wide receiver out of the shotgun. Ferguson throws the middle, and it is incomplete. Jesse could not hold on.
Watson, he has a right to be angry about this one. Number 81, Ron Jesse, beats his man, comes into the middle, hits him right in the breadbasket, can't hold on. They'll go to the sideline and talk that one over.
A 49-yard field goal. Matt Robinson will hold. Last week, Nickemeyer hit from 21, missed from 51. It is no good. Burt Jones, the quarterback, Randy McMillan, and Curtis Dickey lined up in the eye. This is Dickey. Out linebacker. He's a 3-year pro out of Indiana, of Pennsylvania. Iron McMillan, who has not been able to unleash
and flip a little bit more. So it's going to be a little tougher for them to have as good a running game as they had last week.
2nd and 3. And Jones to throw. Roger Carr, the good hang time by Garrett. This is Picone. Lou Picone, who was a doubtful for this afternoon, stopped the Bills last year. 1st and 10. Back at the 19-yard line off the 47-yard punt by Garrett. A 4-yard return by Picone. Curtis Brown across the 20. First touchdown of the NFL, and the Giants and Redskins in Washington are scoreless. 2nd and 9. This is Cripps. Can't find running room. The 21-yard line. Baltimore with the extra defensive back. Kim Anderson has come on. Ferguson with time. Sideline reception by Frank Lewis. And Lewis has the first down and more across the 40. Colorado last week he carried twice for 20 yards. Cripps and McCutcheon are the running backs. This is Cripps straight through the middle, and then a nice cut for the first down and more.
Let's take a look. There it is. Jones, number 72, he fakes to the right. He sets up like he's going to pass block. The defensive end, Ostowski, comes upfield, and then he just turns him out. Beautiful play. Of course, I saw so much of that. When I was with the 49ers, Chuck Knox's team did that to us all day long. And a little stiffness in it.
But right now, it's Buffalo 1st and 10 at the Baltimore 47 as we get underway second quarter. Ferguson incomplete. The intended leading the Baltimore Colts 7-0. We're early second quarter. Second and 10. Ferguson just did get it away to the tight end Bramer with running room to the 30. And a first down for Mark Bramer. First down at the Baltimore 26-yard line. McCutcheon and Cribbs, the running backs. Ferguson is intercepted by Ed Smith, and a penalty marker down. Intended for the tight end Bramer. Called on the tight end, the intended receiver Mark Bramer, off that Buffalo series, as Ferguson was intercepted for only the second time this season. For the Colts at their 29-yard line. McMillan and Dickey are the running backs. The wide receivers are Carr and Butler. This is McMillan off the delay. And the Bills thus far have done a 3rd and 5 at the 30. A 4-man front now for Buffalo's Ken Johnson has come on. Burt Jones incomplete. Diving attempt by Rodgers. An impressive debut for Baltimore last week, getting set to punt to Roland Hooks. Garrett back at his 15-yard line. High snap. Good punt by Garrett. And this is Hooks. 25. That's it. Hooks to the 20. Being drowned out at the moment by the Baltimore portion of the crowd. Curtis Brown. Across the 30, a 3 up. Front 4 for Baltimore. Taylor, Albers, Green, and Ozdowski. Right in the face of Ferguson in this first half. Joe Cribbs out to the 35-yard line. Mike Wood, forward progress, stopped just inside the 35.
There's no linebacker in the league that can cover Cribbs man on man. Here he beats Woods to the outside, and Woods saves himself with a neck tackle, sort of bulldogs him down. But Ferguson's going to be looking for it.
Went for a touchdown last week against the New York Jets as Ron Crosby got caught. It's a 3rd and 2 for Buffalo. This is Cribbs on a sweep. He's got the first down. Joe Cribbs with a stutter snap. Buffalo 7 and Baltimore nothing. There's Cribbs and a fumble. Recovered by Baltimore.
Let's take a look at Ozdowski here. Goes into place, coming up inside. He meets the trap block. He does what the lineman is supposed to do. He closes that trap down. The ball pops loose. There's 55. Barry Krause. He gathers it in.
Baltimore first down at the Buffalo 38-yard line. Curtis Dickey. Dickey turning the corner. And about 4 for Baltimore. At the Buffalo 31. This time McMillan going outside and breaking tackles. Stutter stepping the sideline for the first down. Out of the Buffalo 18. Best drive of the half for the Baltimore Colts. This time Dickey with running room again and stacked up. He was first half. Buffalo leading 7-0. 33-yard touchdown. Ferguson to Cribbs. And Jones with lots of time. Overthrows. But apparently we're having some problems with the audio. Baltimore trailing 7-0. 8:50 left. First half. McMillan. Good move by Mario. The Colts. 146 yards. 2 touchdowns last week in his debut. Second and goal at the 6. McMillan hit down at the 5. Andy McMillan. It's a 3rd and goal at the 5. That's Butler in motion. Jones with the bullet broken up. Intended for Curtis Dickey.
Dickey goes down and comes across the middle. He has his man beat by a step, but Burt throws the ball behind him. You can see as Dickey turns to try to get it. Had he thrown the ball just a little
from the 12-yard line, so it's a 22-yard attempt for Mike Wood, who hit 3 of 3 last week. And it's good.
It's good from 22 yards.
20 set to kick off for Baltimore. Lou Picone, Curtis Brown are back. And Picone takes it out to the 10. And really right at the 15. Ricky Jones. 5-10. Buffalo leading Baltimore 7-3. Cripps and Brown are the running backs. This is Curtis Brown. Curtis Brown across the 20-yard line. Stop.
As we see it, the way Ed Smith is looking at it, he gets taken out of place by his read. Curtis Brown comes up the middle, decides that he can get outside, gets out there, makes a little wiggle, picks up another extra yard by going inside. If you're number 42, you're not going to take him up high.
8-yard advance, 2nd and 2. Here's Cripps, who is driving for the 3rd and 2 for Buffalo at their 23-yard line. Ferguson throwing the middle, intended for Brown, nearly picked off. The name is familiar, the son of Miami Dolphins coach Don Shula. He has not yet returned a punt, although he was back there on several occasions last week. And let's see, looks like, yes, the Baltimore Colts have recovered, so Dave Shula nearly muffed one. Curtis Dickey following Robert Pratt. Could not make the turn. Lucius Sanford first quarter and a field goal, and that's been it. 2nd and 10 for the Colts at their 35-yard line. And Jones just did get it into the hands of Randy McMillan. Remaining in this first half. Now Dickey and McCauley in the backfield. For Jones, much time. Marker down. As Jones goes incomplete.
That late, that's the indication from the official. Whenever a quarterback can get a receiver open in 4 to 5 seconds.
69 and 61 offense. It's declined. It's 4th down.
Out of the University of Georgia. Back at his 20-yard line. Hooks and Picone are back deep. This is Hooks, and he called fair catch, and he's annoyed at himself. Left 27-yard line. Joe Ferguson, the quarterback. Joe Cripps, Curtis Brown, the running backs. That's the tight end, Raymond, who was on the move. Deflected away from the... And Buffalo led to the line by their 4-year pro out of Kentucky, Will Grant. 2nd and 10 at the 27. Short set, and he's got Bramer. Mark Bramer, the
Situation. Let's take a look at Ed Smith. He's moving to the right. Ferguson's going to come back to the left. Throw the ball on a quick slant end to his tight end, Mark Bramer.
And it's a nice pass play, 1st and 10 for Buffalo at their 46-yard line. Ferguson going sideline, and Butler wide open for another 1st down and much more. Butler goes all the way. Jerry Butler putting some moves on the secondary.
What an incredible run after the catch. Jerry Butler. Ferguson makes a super effort throwing the ball downfield. A great pass. Butler goes down and out, catches the ball. We'll take a look at the replay. Ferguson makes just a super throw to the outside. We'll watch Butler as he gets this ball and he fakes back to the inside. Fakes his man to the inside, gives a little spin. Look at that move. Tremendous leg strength, and now it's all over. There's nobody that's going to catch him. Fantastic effort.
Jerry Butler going. Will try to add the extra point. Matt Robinson puts it down.
Last week, getting off to just a great start this year.
The kick by Mickemeyer, Zachary Dixon. Out to the 15. Across the 20-yard line for the opposition. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Nice move by McMillan after the Colts at their 25-yard line. 3:20 left, first half. the delay. Dickey cannot get outside.
Because that's what's working for them right now. If they lose it, they're going to be in trouble.
3rd and 6 for Burt Jones. Swarmed under, penalty marker down.
Disregard the flag, there is no foul.
Phil, you'll see number 91 get to Burt Jones.
As I mentioned before, Buffalo's line was the center point of that shutout last week. They're coming now. If the Colts can't keep those guys
back at his goal line. Getting set to punt to Roland Hooks. And Lou Picone as we approach the 2-minute mark in this first half. Lou Picone. 10 at the Baltimore 43. The Bills lead it 14-3. The pitch back for Cribbs. Beautiful stutter step by Joe Cribbs, and another first down with a repertoire here in the first half.
We'll take a look as the defense views it. Cribbs has that great stutter step action, can stop on a dime, reminiscent of what O.J. used to do for Buffalo. Gets through there, turns on the speed, upfield for the positive gain. It off against the Bills.
Holding, 86 offense, first down.
Well, the round 9 for 18, 186 yards, 2 touchdowns. Very impressive first half statistics. He was intercepted once. Beautiful reception by Frank Lewis, cutting over the middle, and he's got a first down.
Lewis, those guys have great moves, great speed. They went downfield deep. Lewis took his man downfield, got him backing up, and then came across. I think they had the Colts in a zone defense because you see Bruce Laird being the closest man to Frank Lewis, and he's a strong safety, which meant they were in a zone defense.
27-yard pass play, first down for the Bills at the Baltimore 26-yard line. And Ferguson will throw again. And completes again to Jerry Butler. He was out of... It is Jerry Butler to the left. Frank Lewis right. The lone deep back is Curtis Brown. First down at the Baltimore 15. The tight end Bramer inside the left in his first half. Ferguson looking end zone, and it's dropped.
Wasn't able to hang on. He ran a little out and up, then he curled back into the middle. The ball hits him in the hands, but that's just like a catcher in baseball trying to catch a foul tip. Nesby Glasgow was right in front. He got his hand in Butler's.
Buffalo leading 14-3 and looking for another. That's Lewis in motion. Ferguson broken up.
Let's take a look. Ferguson wants to come out to the right side. He has plenty of time. He looks back. Cribbs comes across the middle, is wide open for a while, and Nesby sort of comes out of nowhere. The ball hits him right in the breadbasket.
Since he was there, you like to come up with the football. It's a 3rd and goal at the 5. Touchdown. This time, Ferguson goes to the tight end, Mark Bramer.
We've seen this pass. Ferguson has gotten the ball to Bramer on 3 occasions. What's happening is that number 40, Bruce Laird, the strong safety who normally will watch the tight end, is helping out on Frank Lewis. We'll take a look as Ferguson delivers the ball, but the strong safety is going to help out on Frank Lewis on the right side, which leaves Bramer. They're trying to cover Bramer with the linebackers. They can't do it.
It's a 5-yard pass with 17 seconds left in this first half. And now Nick Mickemeyer looking for his 3rd extra point. And he's got it. So
continue to come to the tight end until the Colts take him away.
And here's the kickoff from Mickemeyer. Fielded by one of the upmen. And the return to the 35-yard line. So the Baltimore Colts not looking for the run back. There was Dave Shula who was up front, who returned it. Rod Cush in on the tackle, and the Colts are hearing. 1st and 10 for the Colts at their 35-yard line.
The Bills have dominated time on the clock on offense. The Bills ran off 40 plays to Baltimore's 26. That's That's Chuck Knox on the sideline, and that's the way he likes to have it. He wants to keep his offense on the field.
Off from Mickemeyer. Zachary Dixon back at his goal line. Dixon across the 20. So Landry has 1st and 10 at his 20-yard line. And a give to McMillan across the 30.
We'll see what happens.
That's Butler in motion. And here's Dickey. He was hammered. Short pickup. There was a fumble on the play. The Colts claiming that the whistle had blown. Let's see. Buffalo
ball, and you're going to see he's getting met head on right there. 57, Lucius Sanford. Right there, the ball pops out, but the officials had ruled that he was already down before it got loose.
Landry to throw for the first time with much protection for Roger Carr. So Buffalo with a 4-man front. And Landry going deep for Carr. He's got it. It's ruled incomplete. They're also down, Gene.
Greg Landry's been around a long time, but he can still get the ball downfield. Bill Simpson was looking in the middle, tried to get back over, but it was a little too late. Carr has the ball. Simpson wisely pushes the ball away, and the new...
Good punt by Garrett. Pacone with hooks blocking. Lou The referee, Tom Dooley, indicating the penalty against the Buffalo Bills.
On the receiving team, number 28, the 1st down.
To the left, Frank Lewis right. Curtis Brown, Joe Cribbs are the running backs. This is Cribbs. Uses that sideline beautifully, a flat, and again against the Bill.
He's coming around to his right side on the sweep. He gets some good blocking. Does a little stutter step, a little change of pace. Runs by Barry Krause. He forces Blair to sit down. I'd hate to be in that spot. You go up and you take a guy like that one-on-one with that kind of ability.
1st down.
And he makes you look.
Curtis Brown picks up 2 on the play. 2nd and 14. Nice move by Brown. Curtis Brown appears to be trapped.
If you take a look on the replay, they just wanted to hold on to the football. They don't want to make any mistakes at this point. Curtis Brown hits it up the middle, bounces outside, and gets close to the 1st down.
Retain a low center of gravity. Something you cannot pick up. Here's Curtis Brown using that low center of gravity.
Bill's offensive line, and in particular Conrad Dobler, as he's blocking on number 88, Herb Orvis. It may not look pretty, but Dobler stays in his way. Herb Orvis is not able to make the play.
Where the Bills lead the Colts 21-3. Here's Cribbs with running room and a 1st down. Doing it through the air.
1st down, Buffalo.
Mixing up their plays. They continue to work on the clock. They had the ball back at their own 4-yard line. Now they're out to about the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34 for Buffalo. And Cribbs again. He's trapped. What a spin move by Cribbs to get back to the line. 2nd and 9 for the Colts at their 35.
Strong safety blitz.
Leaping range by Lewis. Derek Hatchett making the stop on Frank Lewis, and another 1st down.
Receivers are coming up with the super efforts. We may not see it on the screen, but we have a strong safety blitz. There he is. Laird is coming in. Ferguson does a super job. He throws a jump pass. Lewis goes up, takes the ball away from 42 Derek Hatchett for another outstanding effort.
Well, despite any injury problems, 1st down for Buffalo at the Baltimore 47. Lawrence McCutcheon for a short goal between Houston and Cleveland. 2nd and 9 for Buffalo at the Baltimore 46. McCutcheon again trying to follow his block. There was a flat against the Rams.
70 offense, 2nd down.
The right tackle. Giants the lead. Ferguson on the screen from McCutcheon. Hit down at the has come on. Lawrence McCutcheon departs, so they go with the 3 wide receivers. And Ferguson out of the shotgun. He got hammered and incomplete, intended for.
It all evens out.
Particularly when there are so few mistakes that are committed. That is the case with Ferguson. Here's Greg Cater back at his 30-yard line. The deep man is Dave Shula. Try to fake the fair catch. And they'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. National Football League. And the Saints over the Rams, 23-17. Look out, Greg Landry stopped by
replay. Landry gets back. He looks downfield. Here comes a blitz from Shane Nelson. He fights off McMillan. Landry doesn't see anything. Better to hold on to the football than to throw it away.
Play. Excellent core of linebackers that have been developed in Buffalo. 2nd and 18. And Landry way off target. Goes the middle this time. It is intercepted. Charles Rose. So the Bills will have 1st and goal as Rose picks off his 2nd of the season.
Come across, but the receiver made no move at all to come across field. The defensive backs are sitting there. They can see the ball in the air. Rome comes up, picks it off. The receiver for Baltimore is still running downfield. Doesn't even see the football.
Rome's led by fellow cornerback Mario Clark. They lead it 21-3. Joe Krebs 21-3 and looking for another 6 right here. Play action for Ferguson. Throws the end zone. Touchdown, but a penalty marker down. Hit the tight end, Buster Barnett, flag down.
The early indication that it's going to be against the Colts, maybe holding. Great throw and catch. Ferguson to number 84, Buster Barnett.
Down in the National Football League.
Ferguson fakes the play action into the line of scrimmage. He has plenty of time to throw the ball. Throws a nice, pretty spiral out there. Number 84, his 1st NFL touchdown. Buster Barnett. Buffalo is playing like they're in mid-season form. They're just executing so well. And here's a guy that's leading the attack, number 12, Joe Ferguson.
And the extra point by Mickemeyer is good. Buffalo Bills have busted it wide open by the count of 28-3. Here's the kickoff by Mickemeyer. Zach Dixon is back deep and takes it. A little juggling act. Gets out to the 15. Down he goes across the 20-yard line. Hit down by Phil Villapiano. Their 20-yard line. Curtis Dickey. He's popped out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Dickey with nowhere to go. Isaiah Robertson. And at the 27-yard line. Again, the Bills performing a clinic as they did a week ago against the Jets. Sideline completion. Seconds left. 3rd quarter. The Colts 1st down at their 37. Reese McCoy.
He's bigger than I am.
2nd and 10 for Greg Landry. And goes the opposite side for Cobb. You saw Landry only 1 for 7. And he has a 3rd and 10 right here. Oh, down he goes. Hit by Ken Johnson. Ken Johnson, who is utilized as the 4th man up front, usually joins William Smirlis and White.
We'll take another look as Greg Landry drops back. He's trying to find someone down the field to throw the ball to. But as we mentioned earlier in the show, the defensive line for Buffalo has done the job. They did it last week. They shut out the Jets. They're doing a super job again today. Applying.
Houston over Cleveland, 9-3. A battle of field goal kickers. Bills in front here, 28-3. They line up in the eye. Joe Cribbs. He was led by Kurt. Cribbs picked up 4 on the play. It's a 3rd and 6. At the Baltimore 25. This is Cribbs. And Cribbs has the first down from behind. Cribbs now 16 carries, 62 yards. And it's Cribbs again. This time the right side. Trying to cut back in. Fumble recovered by Baltimore. Glesko, the free half, and it's a 1st and 10 now at the 13-yard line as the Buffalo defense continues for 2nd and 14 back at the 9. Curtis Dickey. And a major part of the story here this afternoon, the
something good.
3rd and 15. Landry able to get it away and completes to Don McCauley, but short of the first down by a good margin. Steve Freeman was right there. And the Colts will be forced. Clock running down in this 3rd quarter. Short punt by Garrett. Picone had some difficulty with it. Picone with no running room at all. Look out. Oh. Lou took some
Gatorade.
Yes. Randy Burke with the hit on Picone, and we'll be back in just a moment. On that attempted punt return, and Lou made contact with, as you said, Gatorade along the sideline. Was not supposed to play today because of a hamstring injury. He has had some big days against the Baltimore Colts. First down at midfield. A lot of jumping. Penalty markers are down as talking it over. Quarter statistics. It has been all
86 offense. First down.
All right, Bramer was offside. It's been all Buffalo right from the start. It is a 1st and 15 back at the 45-yard line. Roland Hooks. 4th quarter, Marv Albert, Gene Washington from Memorial Stadium in Baltimore. Disappointing home opener for the Baltimore Colts. McCutcheon. Penalty markers down, a short pickup.
91 defense, 2nd down.
So it was Bubba, the 6th, 7. Roland Hooks. We are a minute and a half in, 4th quarter. That is Jesse in motion. And this is Leaks with the Bills lead it 28-3. Joe Ferguson has thrown for 4 touchdowns. Roland Hooks hit for a loss. And we might see Matt Robinson before long, the backup to Ferguson. That's McCutcheon weaving his way. Pastorini, who's been visiting various ball clubs, but Chuck Knox said he is not interested at this point. He likes Robinson as the backup to Ferguson. 3rd and 8, Ferguson running out of trouble. And picks up the first down.
I tell you, you have to be a real competitor when you're leading by a score like this. Chuck Knox says, I don't want you to be there.
Ferguson.
We'll take a look. Joe doesn't see what he wants downfield. He gets some pressure from 51, Ricky Jones. Turns up. Now, most quarterbacks will do a hook slide right here, but Ferguson decides he wants to get to the first down. And he gets it.
4 touchdown passes for Ferguson. Matt Robinson, who is yet to throw as a Buffalo Bill. Roland Hooks able to dance away. excellent second effort by Hooks, making for a first and goal at the 5. Nesby Glasgow finally making the stop, and we have reached the point.
If Roland Hooks were wearing number 20, you'd think it was Joe Cribbs, the way he's running. Look at that action. He gets in there. Look at the moves. The thing that they talk about when they mention Roland Hooks is they talk about his great receiving ability. But on this play, he showed
memorable 155-yard performance when he subbed one day for O.J. Simpson back in 1977 against the Patriots. Here's the first and goal, and Hooks with a nice move again to bring it in. Roland Hooks with his first touchdown of the year, and the Bills now lead it by the score of 34-3.
We take a look. Hand the ball off. He's following his blockers. He's got Reggie McKenzie out in front of him. Gets to the sideline, turns it up, smells the pay dirt, says, I'm going to get my 6 points, and he does.
Quick. A lot of broken tackles. Mickemeyer puts it through. Buffalo Bills with a 35-3 lead. Not to take anything away from the 9.5 remaining in this fourth quarter. And the Bills now leading at 35-3. Mickemeyer again goes the ground route. This is Marvin Sims, a backup fullback, getting it out to midfield. Good return.
Run into those guys.
First and 10 at midfield for Greg Landry. Dumps it off. Randy McMillan. Randy McMillan across the 30-yard line. It's Curtis Dickey. First down at the 31, a 19-yard reception. This is Dickey. Another hard hit on Curtis Dickey. Landry, who is 2 for 10. Carr had to come back for it and is hauled down. Quick whistle on the play. It is a 3rd and 10 at the 31. And Buffalo's secondary now has Bess, Nixon, Cush, and Rose. So Chuck Knox doing a lot of shuffling. Here's Landry completing to Carr at the 14-yard line. Mario Clark.
We're going to use the clock to our advantage. You're not going to get anything over our head. You're going to have to have it in front of us.
The next touchdown against the Buffalo Bills will be the first one given up this season. Look out. Number 42, Rod Cush on the safety blitz.
There he is, number 42, Rod Cush. You can see him. Greg drops back. He's looking downfield, looking out to his right. He wants to go there. We'll see Cush, 42. Gets a shot, and Landry is fortunate that Cush didn't put his helmet in his ribs. He didn't see him at all.
Freeman, 2nd and 20 at the 25-yard line. Zachary Dixon, nowhere to go. Well, the fellows have come off the bench to maintain the solid defense.
Convinced Isaiah Robertson to play special teams, which has never happened before.
All right, it's a 3rd and 21. Landry goes incomplete, intended for Ray Butler. It is a 4th down at 21. A lot of jumping on the line, and flags are thrown down as Landry fires. He's got Carr. Carr not able to bring it in. But it's a 1st and
71 defense, decline, first down.
it is the first touchdown this season against the Buffalo Bills. There's Landry throwing behind Butler. 2nd and goal. Close to the goal line. The Colts 35-3. Colts with a 3rd and goal. And let's see. Greg Landry indicated touchdown for Randy McMillan. No indication from the officials. He is short. Dickey and McMillan, the running backs. This time Dickey. And he falls short. The Buffalo Bills are able to hold off the Baltimore Colts. Shane Nelson stopping. So the Bills still have not allowed a touchdown in this 1981 season.
This ball club to get down. There's a long season ahead of them. They can win a lot of football games this year.
Buffalo takes over at their 1-yard line. Roosevelt leaks.
This ball game. That defensive line has just done an outstanding job for Buffalo.
Again, it's Leaks. This time off the right side. In corner. Robinson keeps it on the ground. So Matt Robinson has yet to throw a pass as way up in the air, and Shula calling fair catch. So Baltimore out at midfield. Landry to put it up. Curtis Dickey, first down and more. Curtis Dickey run out of bounds. Run out.
He hasn't broken any big runs, nor has McMillan. Both coming off good weeks last week.
18-yard pass play, first down at the Buffalo 35. Nearly intercepted the diving attempt by Jim Haslett. Dickey the intent. All right, Landry unleashes. Dickey not looking that way. Landry just looking. It's following Baltimore and Buffalo. 2nd and 10. A little fancy footwork by Landry, but not enough. Swarmed under. Darrell Irvin. Sectors.
Number 58, Isaiah Robertson. Number 57, Lucius Sanford coming in. They come in when the running backs stayed in the block. They didn't do their job. The pressure applied first by Sanford. Landry ducks away, but then runs right into the rest of the rush. Number 6.
A minute remaining. Look out, Landry again in trouble. That's Kadish able to get him around the ankles. Pursued by Darrell Irvin. He waiting 14 zip in the second. 4th down play for Landry. Trying to go sideline for McCauley.
A lot of times.
38 seconds left, and the Bills will just kill it off. Matt Robinson falls on the football.
Ridge Stadium, Buffalo.